Hello and welcome to A Mad Owl Goes Racing, where today we are taking a look at the newly released Race Sim Studio Formula Americas 2020, which, as you can see, is an Indycar and has the very latest in cockpit safety with the sort of combined halo and fighter jet style screen. This is what the IndyCar side of things decided to do, as opposed to Formula 1, which went with more the straightforward halo. So I don't know if it's a better design or a worse design. Certainly if I think if it started raining it would be a terrible design, but they're much less likely to be possibly running in the wet. I don't know, but we'll just pop in, and as you can see, it's very much skinny wings on this particular model. If we just hit the right button on my keyboard here, we'll just nip round the side, and as you can see, usual Racing Studio quality, absolutely fantastic, and everything looks like it's modelled to perfection. Now, as we back out of the car, you might notice quite quickly, or you might not, that we have now swapped over to the road course version. Definitely a lot more rear wing here. Apart from the obvious visual differences between the two with the different wings, the setups are slightly different between the two in terms of what's available in terms of things like camber. But probably the biggest difference is the fact that the road course version produces around 660 brake horsepower, as opposed to the mere 550 brake horsepower of the oval version. Now, having had a look at them and gone, oh, they're pretty, I think it's about time we got onto a race circuit and went and tried them out. So, back in a minute. Hello and welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and before we start, let's just have a quick look at the default setup, and it's all symmetrical, which I thought was a little bit strange. So I used my superhuman skills in setup. Can you hear the sarcasm? Yeah. And sort of guesstimated something that might actually feel a bit more like it's meant to go in a corner. We'll do a couple of laps with the default setup just to see just what happens. Now I did have to go and find some ovals because I literally had none at all. And I found what I find: Indianapolis, Milwaukee Mile, what else? Lausitz Ring, Mountain Peak, which is Charlottesville, and Joesville, which is I believe a made up thing from R Factor or R Factor 2. Now, you should notice that the front right tyre is a little bit warm compared with the front left. If it's good, bad or indifferent, I wouldn't like to say, but starting to get a bit of heat. I'm trying very hard not to put any extra input into the front wheel to try not to cook the front tyre. You can see we're getting 133 degrees and close to 50 psi, and that was after what, 3 laps? We've still got reasonably cool tyres on the left side, so certainly around here it's not as bad. I did try it on one of the tighter ovals and it was definitely getting way hotter than this, so we'll just go back and try out my what we do, 42-second lap. Go back to the pits and we'll try my probably horrible guesstimated. Now let's try this out and see what it goes like. Less wing, which might be dangerous. It probably will be extremely dangerous. It's probably made it very loose. Also raised the gear in a bit, so nice crackle off throttle there. Right, so 200 miles an hour in third gear. I'm impressed. Feels very loose coming off there. Probably need to warm my tyres up a bit more. I might have taken off slightly too much wing here, so I want to turn in a bit earlier as well to try and hug the curve a bit. As with all things like this, the margin between success and failure is about that. So now I'm not using 6th because realistically that should be your fuel saving and or drafting gear. No, that was my move. So yeah, my setup was definitely quicker, but a lot more dangerous. And I think with that, I think we should go off and go and find something with a few left and right-handers. Back in a minute. Hello and welcome to the famous boot of Watkins Glen. Now we are in the Formula America's road car version this time, and if we have a quick look at the setup options, you should find that aero wise much bigger numbers. Now like I said, I'm not sure how the two compare, whether they overlap at all or anything like that, so the trouble with just numbers is there's no way of telling what they realistically mean. loads more options on. I think you can go -4. Yeah, -4 is so an extra degree of camera available on the front, and I think it's got the same on the rear. -3 was on the other one. Load more 2. I think that's totally different on those as well. So lots and lots and lots of additional options. Did it have heave? I don't think it had heave on the other one either, did it? I might be wrong. But we're just going to run it in its bog standard configuration. So, bog stock, get out there, give it a few laps. Am I in about the right place, seating position? I'm not 100% sure. I will just find the right thing. Must be that one. Go auto and then back a little bit. Yeah, about there will do. And turn it off. Right. Now I could have chosen my usual place, Silverstone, but I thought I'd give it a shot round here instead. I think the FFB feels a little bit heavy. Again, sounds lovely. Feels quite reasonable over the bumpy bit. I didn't check, but it has actually got, well, I didn't show you, it's got option of hard and soft tyres on the road course version, so really nice force feedback, telling me what the front end of the car's doing quite nicely. Right on the edge of the grip there, and the tyres are also talking to me at the same time with a bit of squeal, and not excessive. Not sure quite how bumpy this circuit is. It doesn't feel particularly bumpy, but whoop! A little bit out of shape there, coming off the curb. Don't do that next time. Certainly loads of grip on the acceleration. Really stable coming out the corner. Pulls nicely from low down. Let's you can get it to rotate a bit. Not really. Probably would be better on the harder tyres there. What the wear rate's going to be like on these. All looking nice and doesn't like trail braking too much, a little bit of rotation going in the first bend there, but it is downhill, which probably doesn't help. It's a reasonably flat camera, so just try avoiding that curve this time. Sticks like the proverbial shit to a blanket. It will eventually spin out if you give it too much welly. Probably broken a car now, haven't I? So there you have it. It's very nice. I think the potential lack of places to run the oval car might not do it any favours, but you do get both. They look lovely, they sound lovely, they go fine. Just don't ever use one of my setups, is all I can say for the Indycar. And are they worth the less than £3.50 they cost? Of course they bloody are. Don't ask silly questions. Now, what was I going to say? Yeah, I was going to try these out at Silverstone. I didn't bother, so I thought I'll try somewhere a little different. I'll try Watkins. I quite like Watkins. Nice little circuit. Plenty of history to it, and I'm not necessarily that good round it, as you might have noticed. But I think for basically a first spin in the car around the circuit, that wasn't too bad at all. So do I recommend them? Yeah, of course I do. But it's your money, so spend it how you like. But for me, for now, crashing yet again out of another review. Enjoy racing, stay safe as always, and see you soon. Goodbye.